going on, man?
Yo, Medea, fam, Medea. You telling me?
Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Hold on. Glory, glory, Man United. And the Reds go marching. Hey! All right, listen.
A man called it still. A man said you was gonna win the FA Cup tie, and you lot won it. To be fair, it was a decent game to watch as a neutral.
It was an exciting game. It was an exciting game. I did say before that I'm not sure. I can see us beating Liverpool, but I'm not sure if I can see us winning the FA Cup. But let me tell you something. The draw that we got Coventry, Chelsea got Man City. If Chelsea beat Man City, we've got a chance of winning this FA Cup now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Chelsea can beat Man City. I have more faith in Chelsea beating Man City than us beating Man City. But I have more faith in us beating Chelsea than Man City. Don't get me wrong though. It can go wrong because if Chelsea get to the final, they've already just lost one to Liverpool. So they ain't going to be on losing another one again as either. So it's not going to be no walk in the park, but I'd rather face Chelsea than Man City. I can more see us winning if we got Chelsea in the final. But let's see what happens. But I'm happy for the minute because Reggie, that was a game. I watched that game. I watched that game, and yeah, it was an exciting game. I'm glad I watched it. I nearly didn't watch it, but I'm glad I watched it, man, because that's probably the best game we have had this season. 100. Well, it is.
I mean, I ain't watch you, man, like that, so I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna go that far, but it was a good game to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
And big up Kobe Mainoo as well. We got thingied for England. Kobe Mainoo. Listen, man's 18 years old and he's the coolest guy on the pitch for our team. It's a madness. People like big man ain't even moving like Kobe Mainoo. Kobe Mainoo is calm in all time, blood. He can deal with the pressure calm. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, bad man player, only 18.
I'm not gonna lie, I like him still. I'm not a United fan, but when I see him play, blood, he looks like one of the best players in your team, which is
mad. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like you've got some. Well, there should be some ballers in that team that have all of a sudden gone hiding. Right. And then my man just come in and, like you said, blood, he's just like, yeah, I got time, blood. I can buy myself space. You know the them ones. What man can recover? Disturb up your team. Pass it on. Yeah. When I see man play, he looks decent, blood. And you got a couple goals in him as well.
Yeah, no, he has, man. He has. He's definitely one of the, what do they call it, a prospect for the future. You could see if he carries on how he's going. I'm happy for him that he got picked for England. I'm not sure if they should. I think I don't know if he's ready for all that yet because he hasn't played bare games for us. You could argue that he is, but if I was England manager, which I ain't, but if I was, I don't know if I would have called him yet. Not because he ain't got the talent, just because I don't think he's ready for that yet. But this is what it is now, isn't it? This is what it is.
I'm just happy that we beat Porto. That's all I'm happy about. I'm happy we beat Porto, happy we rescued the tie, and I'm happy that we're through like the 14-year voodoo or hoodoo, should I say, is done, blood. We're through to the
quarterfinals. What is that, quarterfinals? Yeah. Against who? Yeah. Do you know who you're playing against?
The draw was flipping not even that long ago as well.
It's not a big team then. If you're saying, if you ain't even remember the name, it ain't Real or Man City.
No, it's not Real. It's not Real Man City. We are. It's gone from my head now, blood. I'm not even gonna lie.
That means you're gonna beat them.
I don't know about that because all the teams left in the Champions League right now.
But what's the names of the teams, Dwayne? You can't. What's the names of the teams apart from Man City and Real? Who's left?
Real, City, us.
Because that's all that matters. That's what I've been saying. That
PSV, Dortmund. I want to say Atletico.
Yeah. Nah, but it's one of the first three that's gonna win it.
Yeah, I can't remember, but that's in a couple weeks, isn't it? This flipping international break just mashing up.
Yeah. Forget the international break. We actually don't care about this stuff.
It's
We don't,
fam, friendly.
You know what I mean? Just do that at the end of the season or something when it's done. You know, or before something.
We got City straight after the break, blood. Straight after this international break, the 31st, City is the game we gotta go and play.
I'm watching that game. I'm gonna watch that game.
I believe that we win that game.
Where is it?
It's at the Etihad. I believe we nicked that game, blood.
Have you ever beat them at Etihad before? Not that it matters.
We only beat them this season, blood, at home. And that was a 1-0. Like,
nah, you ain't beating them at home. Okay, yeah, you just beat them. Nah, you're not beating them again.
Right? Nah. I'm telling you.
Nah, you're not beating them.
I'm telling you that don't get me wrong, it's not gonna be
again two times in a row.
3-4-0 thing, but I reckon it'll be a 1-0 or 2-0 or 2-1 or something like that, blood. We'll nick it. I have faith. Because at this point in the season, blood, we can't afford to drop points. And we definitely can't afford to drop points against City.
I'm gonna call a draw on that one. Another draw.
Nah, we need to win that one. Yeah. Blood, if Southgate takes over your club, you might have finished.
Listen, the funny thing about it, I've been watching the different sports podcasts and everything, right? And everybody that doesn't support Man United is saying, yeah, he'd be a good fit for Man United.
Yeah.
You don't know why you don't know why. And then when man's asking, okay, because I saw Danny Murphy. When Danny Murphy saying this shit, when they're saying, so would you have him at Liverpool? Of course, man's like, I'm in Ari. Listen, there was a Derby fan that said he wouldn't have him at Derby. What I was going to ask before that, because I just wanted to get out of the way. Man United, I don't know what I would do if he come to Man United. I don't know. I might loud him. I'm not going to lie. But listen.
Listen.
Has he been lucky, though? Is he a good manager, or has he been lucky with the selection of players?
He's a fraudulent youth, yeah? Don't get me wrong. He's probably the best manager England have had for a while now.
Really, though? Or is... Look at the
crop of players that he's got to select from.
Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And even then, brother, you still haven't been able to win a trophy yet.
Yeah, but none of them have. None of them have. Look at the golden, when they call it that golden era, when they had Lampard everyone. They never won nothing, blood. They never won nothing. Look at the Euro 96 when Southgate himself messed that up. Do you get what I'm saying?
Fraudulent you! This is what I'm saying. Anyway, flipping.
Would you have him at Arsenal?
Shut up, blood.
Hey, listen, D, I've got something to show you though, yeah? And I want the first thing that comes to your head, I want you to say it.
All right. I'm up for this. Yes! Man was right, blood. Man was right. Let's be honest, yeah? To be fair, I had reggae sauce in my cupboard still, but it wasn't to cook nothing with, blood. I used it as like just a nice barbecue sauce.
I've heard people say this.
But that's what it's for, blood. You can't use it to season nothing.
Yeah. Well, listen. The little 3% of people that didn't agree came for me, bro. Yeah? Those people agreed. The thing is, yeah, I have to address it because certain people try to come for man, innit? Yeah, which is cool. I don't mind. It's all whatever, innit? But like you say, listen. I had people messaging me telling me, like, listen, it's right what you're saying. I ain't using that thing. I'm not using that thing. And the thing is, yeah, I got the what did someone say? Tearing down the black man, yeah. I was like, listen, don't even. They're trying to say that, basically trying to say that I'm tarnishing his thing. Firstly, yeah, I'm not even sure that Levi Roots even is part of this thing no more. One, That's one.
I'm pretty sure mine cashed out a long time ago.
And two, yeah, Levi Roots ain't even using that sauce, blood. He's not even using that himself. That's what I'm saying. He's not.
Yeah, but this is the thing, yeah. The people that try to come for you clearly didn't listen to what you said in the post. Because first and foremost, a man said, big up Levi Roots.
Yeah.
And this isn't nothing against Rete, but your sauce is not the thing. And that's true. It wasn't made for us. You never made it for us, Dan. Let's call a spade a spade. You never made the reggae sauce for us to use like that, blood.
Listen, the people that got triggered are the people that can't cook, bruv. That's what it was. They can't cook. They thought that was the thing, and then they realized, hold on, but I used that. What? And they got mad. That's what happened, blood. And I didn't even know, like they ended up everywhere, you know. Like I didn't know that it was gonna trigger people so much. That's why I'm just gonna trigger people now, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Let me know, yeah. I ask Una now. Why did Una get triggered?
Why? Because they used that to cook everything, blood. That's why. Because that's what they used. And they thought that was the thing. They thought that was the thing. They was inviting people over for dinner, like reggae sauce and jerk rice and all them things. They was doing all of that.
The thing is, the people that buy the sauce are still gonna buy the sauce.
Just buy the sauce.
There's still a market share for the sauce, blood. I may even buy the sauce again myself. Because like I said, I'm gonna use it like a nice barbecue sauce, blood.
When I was saying what I was saying, I wasn't even thinking of it as being used as that. I'm saying people that cook marinating the thing with that and cooking with the thing. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
which is
no
mad.
one ain't marinating nothing with nothing. No one ain't using that to marinate.
If you're using that to marinate the thing, let me know so I know where to not eat. You know, none of them ones.
You can't cook nothing. That means nothing. You can't cook. I'm sorry. There's people that's upset, and that's the truth. You can still carry, if you like it, carry on cooking. I'm just saying, don't invite us round, is what I'm saying. I finished watching the Gentleman series, blood, Netflix.
So I started that today.
Oh, didn't it?
Episode 1. Do you know what? Yeah, I watched the film, innit?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not hard. I'm saying...
Nah, the film's hard as well.
The film was a lot slicker for me. But also, it's 2 different mediums. Because man's, what is it, like an 8 episode series?
Watch it. You'll get into it.
Yeah, so obviously the pacing's like vastly different.
Yeah.
None of them ones. Like,
it's you can't compare it to the film.
The only thing that's similar is the premise about where they're growing their weed.
That's the only. Yeah,
after that, this is a whole new story now and a whole new something. So as much as man's using the title and the title's the same, it's like even the whole cast is different.
Totally.
I'm not saying that this cast is worse or whatever, blood. I watched 1 episode, but the 1 episode was all right.
Nah, it gets thingier, blood. Watch it. It's hard.
Not gonna lie. You see the brother?
Yeah.
Blood, I swear that I'll punch
liability. Bro, fam, you ain't seen nothing yet. Liability.
He gets worse, brother. I'll punch him up myself. Swear down.
You don't even understand. I'm not going to spoil it, but blood, massive liability. This guy, massive liability, bro. Yeah.
So that American Nightmare thing, brother, like,
is that documentary?
Yeah. It's one dude, he's talking about I think he was online dating or something,
Yeah.
Long story short, bruv, it goes like he bucks one chick. I think they go out like once or twice or something.
Yeah.
They might have been like seeing each other for a piece, but it wasn't long,
Yeah.
He then like links a completely different chick. Like their thing's done. He's like linked a different chick, whatever. Then he's led to believe that the second chick that he's met is stalking, man, bruv, and threatening the first chick that he met and bro, it's mad. Because when you get to the end of that, blood, and find out Wagwan, Yo, Dan. But
Dude, I'm gonna watch that tonight now. Wait, what's that called? On Netflix?
American Nightmare.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah. To be fair,
that's hard. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not inherently mad about that because
it's hard.
The Spider-Verse is just something. It's different to what's canon. You know, and them ones. Like they need to hurry up and come with the next part to that, blood, because
it's hard.
It's hard. And where you ended the last one, brother, I need part 2 now. It's taking too long now, man. Why is it like for me? Yeah, I struggle to understand, especially for things like Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, you already know that you're on to a winner from the first film. Yeah, yes. You already know that. You know that film 2 is a 2-parter, and you've broken that down. So why were you not working on the 2 in parallel? And if parallel couldn't work, then why did you not pick up part 2 immediately? Like when
they might want to see what's the money generated. What's
this is what I'm saying. People need to make art and.
But you got to remember, that. You got to remember the money is not there like it was in the 90s. They would have just made that. All of them would have been made already. Do you get what I'm saying? The money is not the same. Don't get me wrong. The money's there. But it's not like the budget is not like how the budget was.
Yeah, but I think
unless actually no, that's a lie. This is Marvel. No, that's a lie.
But I blame Disney for that. And Bob Iger's foolishness, blood, because he's all trying to change and bring wokeness into foolishness, blood. Allow that. Like, yeah, just allow that. Because on the flip side of that coin, where I'm saying, yeah, I want it now, it's probably a good thing that you're taking your time and refining the story and actually making this something that people want to watch. Because if you do a Marvel and just start trying to shell out things left, right, and center just to make a piece, like your whole thing's gonna be rubbish. Like there's a lot of recent Marvel things is crap, bro.
I just don't rate Captain America. That's what it is. I never rated him I never rated him like that.
To be fair, the thing about Captain America, whilst I enjoyed the films, they made Captain America more powerful than he actually was. So Captain America, in comparison to Black Panther, in the original animation of Black Panther, Black Panther deals with Captain America and send him back to America with swiftness, blood. Now, when you look at flipping Infinity War, there's a scene here where they're in Wakanda, Black Panther and Captain America are running out like front line, and they're like more or less racing each other, and Captain America kind of edges that race, but I'm like, he's not that powerful. Black Panther is more powerful than Captain America in the Marvel universe. So the fact that you've then tried to make Captain America more powerful than he is my only like.
It's because he's Captain America, isn't it? I just think even the name itself, I don't like the name. Why is it Captain America? That's why I don't rate it. There's a Captain
Britain, you know.
Is there?
Yeah.
No, I don't rate. Why? Why I don't rate these?
I don't know.
I don't rate that guy even more. I don't rate Captain Britain even more than I don't rate Captain America. I can't rate these names. What is this? That's just a dead name. You could have been. Do you know what? It's just a rubbish. Imagine, you was given names. Imagine you're in a line, D, and they're like, right, you're Iron Man. You're Spider-Man. Yeah? Wolverine. Yeah? Gambit. Ain't kind of names there. You get me? And then they come to and they come to you now, Captain England. Captain England. What? I can't be him. That is dead. That's dead, fam. You can't. I just feel like you just couldn't think of any more names now. You just started England.
Yeah, you couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, you just put that as English Captain England. That's dead. They could have called Captain America Ultimate Soldier or something. They could have made it sound look better, blood.
I hear it.
America.
I hear it. I hear it. Cause Winter Soldier's cold.
Call him Winter Soldier. That sounds like a bad man now. That's
let's get into it.
the subject for today is extreme identity crisis. Yeah, and we're talking about people that are identifying as things that they ain't. Identifying. Well, you know, in the world right now, you got people that's identifying as trees. You got people you got white people identifying as black, and black people identifying as white. Yeah, you got all these kind of things. What are we saying about this? What's happening in the world?
I'm saying, yeah, that if all this foolishness is going in and everyone has to accept how I identify, then I identify as a middle-aged white billionaire. That's how I identify, blood. And when I want to cut checks, because I identify as a billionaire, I want my money. How about that?
Well, this is the thing, because I hear you.
That's just nonsense.
Well, of course. Where is the cutoff point? Because, like you say, you can say you're a middle-aged white man who's a billionaire, right? They're saying these people that you're allowed to say that, right?
Call me Jeff from now on. Dog. That's how I identify.
But if you identify as this, like you say, because they're also saying that, because what they're also saying is, they're also saying that not only can I identify as this, you must also address me as this, is what they're saying, right? So if this is the case, like you say,
address my piece. When I bring the check and I go into the bank and I ask for my loan or I ask for my piece, address that and give it to me.
Right. This is true. But then, you know me, I'm always playing devil's advocate, yeah? But they could say, you ain't got an account of us.
What's that got to do with that bag of chips, man? I'm a billionaire.
Yeah, but you're a billionaire, Jeff. You're Jeff, a billionaire, but you ain't got an account of us, though. So where?
That's not a problem, blood. I got the peas. So
where is it?
Give me the peas.
Where's the peas at?
In my identity. What do you mean?
No, but where's the account?
Why do I need to prove that I got the peas? Listen.
No, but you still. No, you do.
If everyone has to accept how I identify, why do I have to come with proof?
But they can accept it, but they ain't gonna get no peace still.
That don't make no sense.
You can be addressed
as a billionaire, brother.
You can be
billionaires got peas. They got assets and they got peas. I'm a billionaire, Dan.
And this is a good point, because this is what you make of it. But this is a good point, because by you saying that shows that what these people is saying is nonsense. Because you saying that, you can say that, but in the end, you can't get no peas. And just like these people that are saying that they're black and they're white, or they're white but they're really black, you ain't that. You can say you're that, but in the end, just like Dwayne can't get the £1 billion because he's not actually a billionaire, you are not really a tree, or whatever you're trying to say is. You can say you're that, but you ain't that. I saw a video of a woman saying that she's the wolf. I think I said that on the group. She's saying she's a wolf, right? She's an actual wolf. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What, a lone wolf? Because wolf are pack animals.
Yeah, but I'm saying go and hang out with some wolves then and see how far you're gonna get. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because like you say, yeah, wolves are in a pack. So go and find a pack of wolves right now and flex. See how long. See how they take you in like a wolf.
They're gonna nyam her Clark, blood, and leave her in the wilderness. Talk about
Is honestly, JD, is this mental illness?
Of course, bro.
On a serious note, like
it has to be at this point, because there's reality as people see it in their mind, and then there's the actual reality in it.
That's what I'm saying.
None of them ones. Like I can't say today. Oh, you know what? I identify as a potato.
You can.
And then be like, and then everyone address me as a potato, blood.
I think that's when it becomes a problem.
Like, what do you, also, how do you adjust a potato? Like, all you do is get them out the ground and cook with them. So what is people gonna start making chips out of man or something? That don't make no fucking sense.
Right. I'm not taking no grown man seriously that's telling me he's a cat. I don't care what you're telling me. If you can't be a grown man telling me that you're a cat and I must take you seriously. I don't care. There's no way in hell I'm gonna take you. I'm just not gonna take you seriously. There's definitely something wrong. There has to be something wrong mentally with you to think that that's what you are. And some of the times I see them, yeah, and I'm like, are you trolling? Is this a trolling thing? Like, is it actually, or are you actually mentally ill? Because you can't really wake up in the morning. You can't just say you're that. You can't. I can't woke up in no soil. That means right now, if I want you, that means right now I can just say I'm you. Dwayne, I'm you. And you but I'm not you though. But I'm arguing with you that I'm you. Yeah, and I want you to address me as you. But you are you. How can I? There's people having these stupid arguments. And I imagine I'm in an argument with you about I'm trying to tell you that I'm you, and I'm in an argument with you about this. How can I be arguing with you about being you? This is what's happening, bro.
Brother, that would be a ridiculous argument.
But this is what's happening.
Because number one, I don't have no children, but you got children. So
yeah, I'm not me.
Are your children?
I'm not me though. I'm not me. I'm you. I don't know who me is. No, that me is you. I know you're sitting there, yeah, but I'm you though, sitting there. I'm you.
What happened to your responsibilities then, Dan? Because I'm not saying I'm you, Brad. I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think whoever that person is. I'm saying I don't know who that is. I'm saying I'm you now. I'm saying I don't know who's that guy. I don't know. I'm saying I'm you. I don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Or I'm saying I do know him, but I'm not him. I'm you.
All right, well, go and tell my mother you're me, blood, and see how that works for you.
This is what I'm saying. But then I'm going to try and convince your mum. This is what's happening. I'm trying to convince the whole family that I know that you think he's Dwayne. But I swear to you, I'm actually him. I know. Do you know what I mean? This was happening. There's a woman, bruv, there's this woman, right? Have you seen her? She is saying she's a black woman. Like, she's had the bum done. She's had the injections, her skin's dark. She said she's going to Africa to learn the ways. I'm like, yes,
I have seen her, and I'm like, madam, you need sectioning. You need head. Because the thing is, she still doesn't look black. She did all of that, and you still don't look like a black woman. So what was the point?
Because it's still, yeah.
In order for you to think that you're X when you're Y, you must genuinely believe that there's a way for you to become X and move away from Y. But let me tell you, you're still X. You just look foolish now. Like the whole thing doesn't make no sense to me.
Nah, blood. It's going too far, and it makes you wonder, like, where is it going? Where is it going? Because you got men that's identifying as women, so they're ending up in women's prisons, and then you got men that's identifying as women, and they're having UFC fights with women, and it's like, oh look, so what? Do you know what I mean? Listen, I know, or you got women that's identifying as men and they're having fight. I'm listening. Yeah, right. We're gonna talk about that on a difference of man and woman is woman, but women's strength is not the same as man's strength. It's not man's better than women. It's just you ain't gonna beat up a man. Enough. You just ain't. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing to be. The man's the protector. That's the man's job. Is to be strong. You understand what I'm saying? No woman. That's why. Well, any decent man knows you don't clap a woman, because we know that we broke the woman. Like, you know what I mean? We'll know it's not a thing. That's why you don't do that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What might just slump a man might kill the woman.
Yeah.
None of them ones. And I'm like, so even with that, yeah, you got man identifying as women competing in women's sports. What? And then they're going and cleaning up the women's sports, blood. And I'm like, this has got to be a joke.
Is it because you couldn't really do it in the men's thing? Is that why?
Of course, that's exactly why. That is exactly why you was a useless fuck competing in your own category. So you thought, I'm gonna be a woman. Can I become the best in a next category? I know I will identify as a woman. I'm gonna keep all my bits. I might put on a little wig or something. And then I'm gonna identify as a woman. You ain't even got to dress as a woman now.
You could just look how you look and say I'm a woman. And then man has to
and using women's toilets and bathrooms. Are you all right?
That's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem for me. Like, I'm always, you see that, yeah? I'm always, see when I go out with the girls, yeah? A lot of dads, yeah, with daughters definitely have this problem, yeah? Because when it comes to the toilet situation, they need to make, yeah, even that, if they do that, you still got
you
still got a chance for weirdos.
Opening the next can of worms, bro.
Yeah, you still got a chance for weirdos then. Do you know what I mean? But it's but it's difficult for dads with daughters, right? Because I ain't trying to send my daughter into the toilet by themselves with me not in there. Yeah, but then you got weirdos that go into toilets. Yeah, so what obviously the thing to do is go in the disabled toilet, innit? That's the smart thing to do, but that's not always available.
Yeah.
So I have to take them in the men's toilet,
which is nasty.
I don't really want to be taking them in the men's toilet. There's a big problem for dads with daughters. People don't really think about this. Yeah, but it's a big problem with dads' daughters, because if it's a woman, they just take the son, everybody just go in the girls' toilet one time. No one ain't looking at the little 7 guys in there. But for me bringing daughters into a man's toilet, it's not really, you know what I mean? It's not really something I want to be doing. So yeah, my point is, yeah, that's another reason. If the world was a bit more trusting, I'll just wait outside the toilet and then send the girls into the toilet. But I don't even trust who's in the girls' toilets now. I don't even trust who's in there. Do you get what I'm saying?
I see a video the other day of literally the same thing. The dad's with his daughter. The daughter is literally so he's gone in first, just calling out, seeing who's in the toilet, whatever.
Yeah.
As he come back out, blood, there's a man that came out and come out the toilet, blood.
My heart would drop, blood.
Brother, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'll push him back in there and just fucking deal with this crap.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
because it was nothing. You never came in here to do nothing good.
Yeah, what are you in here for?
You never came in here to do not one thing good, Dan. You're none of them ones. Yeah, so you back. That's what you're gonna hear from the other side of the door. Boom, back, boom, bam, bam. What the fuck, bro? Why are you in there?
That's what I was gonna say. Why do you think? Because it's clear that this is mental issues. So why is it accepted in society? Because it's becoming something where, like, they're trying to basically say that if a man's saying he's broccoli, we should respect that and address him as that. Yeah, but why is this being pushed? Yeah, and I'm thinking, are they trying what? Because it's clearly mental issues. Yeah, it's clearly mental issues. So why is it being pushed as being acceptable? Because if this was like, I don't know, if this was like 40 years ago, A man trying to tell you, he just gets sectioned, bro. He just gets sectioned. Man ain't even making the news unless it's a comedy thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's a man's getting sectioned. I'm sure people were saying back in the day that they was fucking all kind of madness, but man end up in a mental home, like. But yeah, man and females are saying this on road. So then it makes me question, like, what is there bare mentally ill people on road? Like, who are you on road with? You don't even know you're walking on road with, D, man. You're just on the train and that there people. Who are these people? That's how I think now. I was on the train the other day. I was thinking, you don't know who's who, blood.
They do say don't judge a book by its cover, innit?
You can't.
Which is wild because I know that we're supposed to be in this age of like distrust now, innit? But this has gone in too far, blood. Like back in the day, yeah, people at one time, blood, they wasn't even locking their front doors.
No, they wasn't.
You just go out and do your thing and come back.
In our era, you could, like, I'm looking at Taraji's age now. She's going to be 8. I'm going to the park by myself on my bike with my friends at 8. Not like the park was far.
Yeah.
Park's at the end of the road and then you turn around down the corner. But what I'm saying, and I'm walking to school. You only have to walk through a park. But I was walking to school with my friends through the park at 8. I'm thinking, their school's nearer than my school was. And I ain't sending them to school by themselves to walk nowhere, blood. My mum might have sent me to the shop with my friends on the bike. A man will ride to the bike, go to the shop. I'm not sending them to no, I'm not sending them to no shop, blood. Do you understand what I'm saying? But it just shows, this is where, don't get me wrong, you know, in our time, you definitely saw some weirdos. There was weirdos around.
Yeah, but the weirdos, like, it was almost like they wore a big neon sign saying,
you knew that,
like, you could see Dave, them a mile away.
Yeah, Dirty Dave, or, you know, they had a name in that, you know what I mean? And he might even dash something at them. He might even dash just to get chased. Hey, you know.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah.
That's but it's facts though. It's facts.
That's like
it'd be fun to just wind them up, lad, and then do these. Because they ain't catching you. Yeah, none of them one. If you can't outrun them, don't even try to get the chase, man. If you get caught, that's on you. I'm not helping you. Go on your own.
What I'm saying is we knew what we was doing though. We knew that this guy's we knew what this guy was on, and we're aggravating him. And we know that he can't catch us. We knew, innit? Yeah, like I wouldn't do that. And I think, like, is it because they're girls? But I'm looking at 7 and I'm like, nah.
No, because you can't even let him do certain things.
Nah, I wouldn't. Cause I don't know. As well, I don't trust. I think everyone's nuts. Like when we was kids, I feel like, obviously you had weirdos and that, but like there was still a sense of safeness. Like adults, adults were. Do you know what I mean? Adults were adults.
Yeah, like if your parents wasn't around, then other adults that knew your parents would step in and make sure no fuckery is going in it.
Yeah.
They know that this person's a weirdo or they're a bit whatever. Then it was almost like community. That's it. It's a sense of community.
Do you think that things are actually more crazier now, or we've just got more access to see and hear how crazy the world is now?
I genuinely believe the world is crazier now, or it's more overtly crazy now.
Yeah,
I genuinely believe that.
I think is that because we're just accepting? We're more accepting, and back in the day, certain things just wouldn't have been accepted. Because a man couldn't tell you that he was a cat back in the day.
That's true.
I mean, he could tell you that, but you just
you're not
you know what I mean?
You're not calling man no puss, blood.
Yeah.
I hear it.
I think it becomes more of a problem when if this becomes some sort of law, and you have to, if a man's saying he's this, but I don't think they can make it a law, because like you were saying earlier about the billionaire thing, there's holes. You can't say you're that unless you're fully that all the way in that, and because there's holes. Do you know what I'm saying? You could say, all right, like a man that's saying, a woman that she's saying with a wolf, she's a wolf. You can't be saying you're a wolf and you live in a yard and you got clothes on and you're going to work. Then you have to be a wolf then. You need to go with the wolves. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't be talking about you're a wolf, but you got glasses. Wolves don't wear glasses. You can't wear clothes. Yeah. Why are you even speaking? Wolves can't speak. Do you understand what I'm saying?
How?
This is why I'm saying this mental illness and it's nonsense, because you're not. At least with the woman that's becoming black, she's fully got. You got to give it to her, yeah. I mean, she's still not black, but at least she's fully got. She's going all the way. She's trying to be as black as she can be with what she can. You know what I'm saying? The people that say, no, but you understand what I'm saying?
She's trying to be as black as she can be.
With what resources that she's got. No, but you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do that, yeah. You still ain't that. You still ain't that. But if you're gonna do it, you better at least you can't be saying you're broccoli and you're sitting in the chair talking about your broccoli. Why are you not in the ground? Well, how does broccoli grow? In the ground? Out of the ground?
I'm sure it's in the ground still.
Yeah, you're supposed to be in the ground or in Tesco somewhere, chilling.
Or in a salad, blood.
Not speaking, not talking. You can't even, how did you even get to this chair? Man has to pick you up, blood. And that means... I
never see broccoli sit down.
And that means if I want, I can boil you in hot water, you get me? And you have to just can't tell me nothing. I'll be a big boil of hot water and I'll steam you with some veg. You ain't gonna want that. You ain't gonna want that. So don't talk about your that's what I'm saying about these people, blood. You ain't gonna want that. You ain't gonna want, if you're saying you're a wolf, you ain't going to chill with no wolves. You're not a cat. Yeah, you ain't broccoli because you're not going all the way in. You need to be fully that. If you're a tree, stand still for years and don't talk nothing. Just stand still. Don't eat no.
You can't even be a tree because you're not gonna grow no leaves, and your leaves ain't gonna fall like in autumn and them thing there. And then you're not gonna sprout new leaves in spring. You know that them ones. It's just not. You're not a tree, blood. You ain't got no trunk. You got legs. You know that them ones. Trees no walk. Them top up well. I mean, they say
that trees communicate
and whatever, but they don't communicate with words like me.
They don't. They're next level.
So from time you can tell me that you're a tree, you're already not a tree.
Yeah, you're already not a tree. A tree never told me they're a tree. We just know it's a tree. The tree never said, yo, I'm a tree. Yeah, so that means, from time you're trying to tell me you're that. You're right, you know. No, let's just end it there. No, listen, it's true, man. Because how can you tell me you're that? From time you're telling me you're that, you're not that then. Because something that's that don't tell you that you're that. You see a football player on the pitch. He don't need to tell you he's a football player. You can see him playing football on the pitch. You understand what I'm saying? A football don't tell you that a football is a football. You can see it's a bar. Do you understand what I'm saying? So from time, if I have to tell you I'm a mango, yeah.
You're not a mango.
We said any scenarios?
A girl was talking about flipping the man's being unreasonable, yeah? A man's being unreasonable.
Yeah.
Because he found out that their child isn't theirs anymore.
Yeah.
I say anymore. He found out the child isn't his.
And he's being unreasonable, yeah.
And he's telling them that they can't be in the yard no more.
I think we kind of talked about something, you said you would have done something similar a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Wait, hold on, wait. So they live together.
Yeah, they live together.
Family. But she said
they've got more. I think they've got more than one, but one of them isn't his.
One of them ain't his, and he's just found this out.
Yeah.
Now he's saying what? She needs to come out with all the youths.
Yeah, you gotta come out. You gotta
all of them. All the picking of them.
Yeah. I forgot about your business.
No, but that's he's angry though. He's angry.
I mean, so it's a cold world out here. Cold world.
What are you saying? You back that?
Yeah. I definitely do. I definitely fucking do.